Hi ladies, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would do a little quick review of some of the things that I purchased at the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sale and give you my opinion on them. Most of the items that I purchased, I tried were new for me. I did not purchase a lot this year. It seemed like most of the items that I wanted were at the end of the year, and some of the other items that I did want, I got up early in the morning and they were already sold out. And that's one of the things that happens with the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sale because things are 50% off and they have hot products that everybody wants to get and they're gone. And it goes on midnight Central Time, so that's like 1 a.m. for us, and I'm not going to stay up during the week that late because I get up at 5 a.m. in the morning. So I would put things in my cart the night before, get up at 5 a.m. in the morning, and go to click to purchase them, and they were already sold out. So that's one of the reasons why I didn't get that much this year, because I think 4 or 5 items that I wanted to get were already sold out when I started. So anyways, the look that I have on today, all of the products that I purchased, I have used in my makeup look today, and I'm going to show you that as we go along. I'll put my makeup on and show you what I think of the products. So I hope you're going to enjoy this, and I hope it'll give you a little bit of information about the products that I tried for the first time, and a couple of them I've used before, but I loved, so I was lucky enough to get them on sale for half off. So let's get started. Okay, let's get started. I'm going to show you the products that I purchased. I didn't buy a lot this time. It seemed like at the beginning of the sale, there were just items that I had purchased before and I didn't need. So I didn't buy a lot until it seemed like the last week was when I placed most of my orders. And I will tell you, I am a little bit bummed because one of the items that I purchased, I still don't have. That was the Morphe Ariel X brushes. I live in Michigan, so it's Eastern time. I got on at 5 a.m. as soon as I got up, and I went to go order the whole set, and it said it was sold out. So I ordered the face brush set, and I still don't have it. And in some reason, my shipment's been delayed, and now it says it's going to get here in 2 days. So I don't have that, so I'm not going to be using those brushes today, but I am going to show you some of the other products that I did buy. Starting with this from Nude Stick. This is their Nude Stick Daily Mineral Veil SPF 30. And this has green algae, zinc, and it's 100% reef safe. I wanted to try this, and this comes in different tones, and I got the one, it says it's for cool tones. So it comes out and it's pretty much clear, and I did bring up with me my little mixing palette because I'm going to show you one of the other products that I bought. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to put my sunscreen on my little mixing palette here. You want to make sure you got enough. I'm actually going to take a little bit of it to start, and I'm going to apply it to my ears because this is clear. I don't normally put tinted sunscreen on my ears, but you always want to make sure you've got your sunscreen all over. So, and I'm definitely big about getting your ears, and I tell my husband that all the time because I have, and I've said this before, the 2 little holes that you can see here in my ears, that's not from wearing like an earring in there. That is because I had skin cancer removed. So, okay. Now, one of the other products that I did buy is this from Dermablend. This is the Dermablend Flawless Creator. It's a multi-use liquid pigments. So you can take this product and you can mix it into any foundation. If your foundation isn't full coverage, you can add this to it. If your foundation is a different color and you want to change the color of it, or you can add it to your daily sunscreen or your daily moisturizer and make it a tinted moisturizer or a tinted sunscreen. And I got the color, boy, I cannot see without my glasses on, can I? 30N, which is a neutral. And what you do is you're just going to take, and it's in a dropper, and I'm going to add shook it up. I think it says shake up first, so I'm going to add a couple of drops to my sunscreen on my palette here, and then I'm going to mix it up. And then I'm going to apply this to my face. So basically I've taken my sunscreen and I've given it a tint. And this is good for days that, sorry, I'm looking over at my mirror here. You want a no makeup look. And this is the first time I'm doing this. The other time that I did use this, I think I got a little bit too much. I just added it to my tinted Josie Marin sunscreen, but I thought today I would see how well it does with just adding it to a sunscreen with no color in it. And yes, I am putting a lot, but it's nice. And you want to make sure with your sunscreen that you are getting enough. And we've gone over this before, and I will say it again. You always want to do the 3-finger rule, where you are taking sunscreen and doing 3 fingers, and that should be enough for your face and your neck. Now, I did already put sunscreen down there, but I'm going to take this down and blend it just a little bit. I'm actually going to take a small amount and put it on my eyes. And that's actually going to help cancel out some of that redness in my eyes, which I like. And then it's actually giving me some coverage, and it's giving me sunscreen on my eyes too, which is good. Okay, now I still have some left on there because I added quite a bit, but I want to let that soak in. I'm actually going to take my foundation brush here and press it in. I'm looking at a mirror over here, so got my ear to the side. And you can actually put it on with a brush as well, whatever you mix it in with. I'm building up a little bit more coverage using my brush. How are you all doing? It's supposed to be, as I've said before, I tape my videos like a couple of weeks ahead. I always try to do that just in case of an emergency, which it worked out good when I had broken my arm, so I try to be ahead. But it's supposed to be sunny and actually 52 here in Michigan today. So, and next week we are supposed to be in the 70s, and I'm ecstatic about that. I'm ready for spring. We've had enough cold and snow and ice this year that, I mean, we did not have a lot of snow this year, I will say that. We had ice, and I'm not a fan of ice, and I never will be a fan of ice, and I'm sure a lot of you know why I'm not a fan of ice, because of falling. And that's happened to me 5 years ago when I fell and I broke this wrist. And my doctor is amazing because you can't even see the scar that goes right here. So I'm hoping that the incision that I have on my arm turns out as good as that one. But if not, I still say that I am very blessed. When I had my accident, I could have passed out and been laying there, and I didn't. And I feel very happy about that. Or my dogs could have got loose, and none of that happened, so that's all good. Okay, I like the coverage I got, like the color. I got a neutral. I tried to get a cool, but the cool one was sold out. That's one of the things with the 21 days of beauty, and you'll notice that a lot. And it was funny because I just watched a video on Jen Phelps' channel, and she talked about beauty conspiracy theories and stuff, and people were talking about that, on how sometimes when they have sales they only have limited amount, and it seems like with the Ulta 21 days of beauty, because things are 50% off, they go fast. And someone said that they tried to order something and it was out, and literally they went in like the next day or two to check and it was back in stock. And I think it's because maybe sometimes they, it's a cost thing and they can't lose money. They only allow a certain amount to be on sale. Here's the quantity that we can be on sale without us starting to lose money. So I think that's, what happened. And with the brushes, like I said, I tried to get it first thing. I couldn't get it, but I did get the face brush set and I'm excited to get it. I hope it comes soon. It's been delayed a couple of times, so I'm crossing my fingers that in 2 days I will get that. So that's what I do. I like both of those. I like the consistency of that sunscreen. I like the fact that it's a cool undertone. It is a mineral sunscreen. And let me get my glasses on so I could read here. It says it's a daily mineral veil. SPF 30 is a light oil-free lotion that multitasks as your daily hydrating moisturizer, makeup, primer, and sunscreen that protects to reduce the signs of premature aging and from environmental stress. 100% reef-safe mineral non-nano zinc oxide sunscreen with clean and vegan powered extracts from green algae, passion flower, and purple tea. So I like that. Not necessarily, the vegan and any of that, but I like that it is a mineral sunscreen that is zinc, and it's got good for you skincare in it, and it also works as a primer. So with me mixing my pigments in with it, that helps my pigments stay. And I will tell you, the day that I used this and I mixed it in with my tinted Josie Marin sunscreen, the color stayed true all day, and I really liked that. So I'm happy about that. I'm happy about the color, the pigments, and everything on it. I think I may go back, depending, and try to get the cooler shade, but I'm happy with it so far. So those are two of the things that I bought, and those are my complexion things that I bought, except for something for at the end. So I'm going to move on to my eyes. Now, one of the things that they did have on sale was the Nabla palettes, and I've got a couple of them. I have the Side by Side, and I have the Dreamy, but I did not have the Secret palette. So I decided to pick up the Secret palette. And I like this because it's got some nice fun colors that look really nice for spring and summer. So I'm looking at these. They've got some of the pinks and the neutral colors, but then they've got some pops of colors with your blues and everything. And since I'm wearing blue, I thought, you know what? Okay, let's get started. I love this palette because of all the different colors that are in it. One of the things that this does not have, though, is an underbrow color. And a lot of times you'll find some palettes that don't have that. So I went out and I bought a little just L'Oreal color that's good for under the brow. And I keep that because then it's like I can just use this quickly just to put that little base under for any palette that I don't have it. That's just something that I do, and I've got a couple of different ones that I use. Okay, I'm going to start out with, I think I'm going to use this little color right here, this pink one here called Guletta. It's just a nice soft pink. Let's see, got a little bit of fallout, but not too much. Just want to give you a little, do a real quick look here for you and let you know what I think of Nabla palettes as I'm doing it. As I've said, I do have the Side by Side. It's one of my favorites, and that's a nice neutral because I do like doing neutrals, but then I like doing pops of color. So this one has got definitely the more fun pops of colors, and because it's supposed to be sunny and 52 here in Michigan, we're finally getting some warmer weather. I thought I would do something that had a little bit more fun to it. Okay, so now I'm going to take this color right here. This one is called Contigo. Tap off, and I'm just going to go and I'm going to deepen here a little bit and then go into my crease just a little to give it a little bit more depth. Bring it out here just a little, give it a little bit more depth out here. Wow, these are really blending good, and they have really nice color payoff. I'm impressed. Okay, then I'm going to take my small pencil. These are brushes by Sigma Beauty. As I said, the one thing that I did not get was my Morphe Ariel X brushes for the face, and they were sold out of the eye ones, so I love my Sigma brushes as well. I'm going to add some of these blues. I think I'm going to mix these two together. One is a shimmer and one isn't, so I want to mix them together so I could get a little bit different. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add that color at my outer corner here, just to give it that fun little pop of color. It'll go with my shirt. And you can see I'm not going all over my lid like they did in the 60s or 70s. And then I'm going to take my big brush and I'm just going to blend, blend, blend. And it's going to soften the lines up. Wow, these are really blending out nice. And I don't really have any fallout, so that's good. The one was a shimmer. I mean, there was a little bit of kick up when I tapped off, but nothing dramatic, but I like that. Okay. As I said, we're just doing a real quick look. Get a little bit more depth. Okay, like that. Okay, now I'm going to look at the shimmers. Some of these seem they're really nice, but like this one is a little bit darker. This is the one that I put on. So, and this one's a little bit darker. I think I might try this one up here, and then maybe we'll add this one in the corner. We'll see, because this red is very like reddish pink. That's very, very bright. And I think this is a little bit too gold or coppery colored for the look that I'm going for. So this one is called I Promise, and let's see what we got here. Well, this is nice. This is more like a satin. It's not like a high shimmer. So this is a little bit more subtle, which is nice. So if you're someone that, you know, you want a little bit of sheen, but not something that's really shimmery. I like that. Liking this a lot. Okay, now we're going to try Play Hard. Now this one definitely looks like it's got a little bit more shimmer and glitter in it, but I want to try all of their textures so I can get a good feel for this palette, so I can tell you if I like it or not, or if I would recommend it. But oh, I do like that. Now see, that definitely has a little bit more shimmer to it, so I'm just going to blend it into the other one so it has a nice seamless. Liking that a lot. Okay, these are, let me see, I can probably do it. I'll do it with my right hand. Let me see what some of these other shimmers look like. That's pretty. This one's called Rosemary. Wow, that's, I don't know, it's pretty good. This one's called Creation Crown. Look at those. Wow, that's really coppery, but they are so smooth and creamy that I don't think that, you know, I think they're going to blend really well no matter what color that you're looking at and how you're going to do your eyes. So I think those are really, really good. Okay, we're going to stop there for right now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish my eyes and maybe even my face. I just brought a couple of products up here, but I'm going to finish my eyes real quick and I will be right back. Okay, I finished my eyes. Just added a little bit of my KVD eyeliner on and my Say mascara on. So this is my complexion so far. One of the things that I did pick up, which wasn't on sale, but I added my Kiko Milano, my 201, my contour stick, was getting a little bit low, so I got another one. So I'm just going to put my contour on real quick. And this seems to be going over the sunscreen combo very well. It's blending in. Nothing's pilling, so that's a plus. So far, I'm liking that. Okay, got a little bit of contour on. And then I just grabbed I got this at Christmas. This is the Tarte. It was a little kit that had a face palette and an eyeshadow palette. So I'm going to take my other bronzer brush and I'm going to take the bronzer from this and just apply a little bit of bronzer because this is a little bit warmer tone. So I want to make it look like the sun hit. So just get a little bit of color there. Maybe a little bit of color here. Okay, and then I'm going to take the cream blush that's in the middle here, and I'm going to use this as well real quick. And this is a It Cosmetics blush brush, and it's made for cream products. Just to give a little bit of color to the cheeks. Nice spring look. Okay. And then I'm going to press everything in a little bit again. I did put some of my Bare Minerals Mineral Veil, the original Mineral Veil. I still love that as far as a powder for me because it has no talc or anything in it and it doesn't make my skin look dried up or anything. So like that. So it was just something I picked up. Now, there's two more things that I picked up and I'm going to go through them real quick. I'm going to show you the one and then I'm going to run down and fix my hair and I'll come back. But I picked up a brand new bottle of my MAC Prep and Prime Fix It. This setting spray is one of my favorites because it does not have alcohol in it. And a lot of setting sprays do have alcohol in it, ladies. And that it's fine if you have oily skin, you don't mind the alcohol that's going to dry out. But if you have dry skin or mature skin that's showing signs of aging, you don't want to put alcohol on your skin. So that's why I love this. And this is a brand new bottle, so let's... Okay, I'm just going to set everything. Let that absorb in just a touch, and then I'm going to press it in. And it's going to help everything mesh well together. And this will help your makeup stay on all day. I know sometimes setting sprays, you know, they do help with its longevity, but they'll dry out your skin. Other ones, you know, they're not as good. But this one, I love this one because it does actually, you can put it on ahead of time and prime your skin with it, but you can also put it on after and it feels nice and cool and it doesn't feel drying to my skin at all. So I absolutely love this. Okay, I'm going to run downstairs real quick, fix my hair, and I will be back with my last product. I'm back. Okay, went and fixed my hair and put some earrings and a little heart necklace on, ready for the day. So the last thing that I purchased from the Ulta 21 Day of Beauty sale was their Tarte Maracuja lip. This was on sale for half off, and I will tell you that I have one other one that I have purchased previously that I got in a kit, and I really liked it. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to grab another one. And then the Sephora beauty event is on now. When this is going on, it's just finishing, and they had a kit, and I ordered that as well because I do like these so much. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my Urban Decay lip liner, and I'm going to line my lips. And this is one of my favorite. This is Naked. And then I'm going to apply this. And I don't know if it has a color. It does, because I know when I picked it out it did, but oh my goodness, this is so... Rose. This is just called Rose. Click it up. And this feels so soft, so nourishing on your lips. It plumps them, but I think it plumps them with like the hyaluronic acid. It doesn't have a cooling. It's not like a Buxom where you're going to get the cooling plumping. And it's not sticky at all. Really like this. Gives you nice high shine. And it's a nice neutral color. I would highly recommend these. Like I said, this is my second one, and I did order a couple from the Sephora beauty event that's going on as well. I think Ulta has theirs every year, and then Sephora goes right back to back, and they do that. I did have noticed that Sephora is starting to do the same kind of thing where they have little beauty deals every day. Like Ulta was doing, and they had some items that were 50% off. So I think they're starting to do sort of the same thing. And then they have their big beauty event where you get your 10, 15, or 20% off. So those are all the items that I purchased. Like I said, I didn't purchase a lot. I've been purchasing things all along, and then I knew the Sephora VIB sale was coming up, so there's a couple of things that I wanted there as well, so I didn't want to go crazy. In the beginning of the sale for the Ulta one, I didn't notice a lot of things that that really jumped out at me this time. They did have some new things, and I tried to get several things. I wanted to get the Persona blush. I got on first thing in the morning, and that was all sold out. I'm trying to think. There were like 3 or 4 things that I got on as soon as I got up at 5 o'clock in the morning, Eastern time. And they were already sold out. And for me, during the week, I'm not going to stay up till like it started at midnight Central Time. I wasn't going to stay up till like 1 o'clock in the morning when I had to get up for work at 5. So I got up right at 5, and I went right to my phone. I had the things like in my cart, and I was going to, and then just hit the night before I would then just hit click the next morning, and they were gone. So yeah, obviously it's a good sale, and things sell out fast. So watch for sales coming up. And these are products that I've tried now, and I do like. I am liking this sunscreen. I like the way that it feels. The nude stick, it does come, as I said, in like a cool, a neutral. It comes in warm. It comes in different tones, which I think is nice. So a lot of times they're either tinted, and most of the time if you get a tinted sunscreen, they are tinted just in a neutral tone. So that's nice. So it'll go like either way. But I like this one because it does have cool, neutral, warm undertones. The Dermablend, the pigments, I think they are great. I think they're great for adding to just a plain moisturizer. They're good for adding to your sunscreen like I did. If you have a tinted moisturizer, but you want a little bit more full coverage, I think that is a good idea for those, and they're going to go a long way. Shake it up. I didn't shake mine up this time when I first started, and I had to shake it up and add a little bit more. Shake it up, just put a dot or 2 in there, mix it up, and it's going to give you fuller coverage foundation if you want. Like someday when you have just a tinted moisturizer on, and then maybe you want to up it to get a fuller coverage later in the day if you're going out or something. This is perfect. You can just reapply your moisturizer or your sunscreen and then just add the pigment to it. The Nabla palette, I am loving the look that I got with this, and I will say Their eyeshadows performed great. They were very creamy, very blendable. The shimmers, I do not have any fallout on my eyes. I did not have to wipe up under my eyes at all for any kind of fallout. So I would definitely highly recommend Nabla palettes. Watch for them to go on sale, or even, get them at full price, because they're definitely worth it. And the MAC Fix Spray, love, 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 love that. They have, I think, 3 or 4 different kinds of MAC sprays. You get the travel size and the big one. I do have the travel size. That's what I started out with, and I fell in love with it. And that is great for travel, and I'm going on vacation this summer, so I will definitely be taking that with me. And then the Tarte lips, they are great. They are so nourishing, and when it is so dry out, pretty much year round for me, it's either dry heat in the winter or the sun. If the sun's baking on you, your lips are going to get dry. So you always want to protect your lips. As I said before, they don't have oil glands in them, so you want to keep them hydrated and moisturized as much as you can. I do hope that you enjoyed this video. I love doing this, and I am going to continue doing this. I hope that while you are here, you will consider subscribing to my channel, ring the notification bell, give it a big thumbs up, and in the comments, put down some suggestions for me, any kind of videos that you would like for me to do, because I'm willing to try and do anything that you're interested in. If you like more of the get ready with me's, if you like more skincare, I can give you more skincare. There are some different skincare products that I'm trying out right now that I want to give you my opinion on, so I will probably have an upcoming skincare video for you soon. Hair, I can do hair. I'm not a hair aficionado. I do watch a couple of videos where there are women that are amazing on how they know all the ingredients for hair and good products, and they know how to style your hair. Hair's never been my thing as far as being able to style it very well or whatnot, but I love my short hair. I will say this, since I've got my hair cut, I don't think I'll go back to long hair, and I know my husband probably would prefer me in long hair, but it's so much easier, and it's fun. It's sassy. Yes, in Michigan, it's a little bit cold in the winter, but I wear a hat. And in the summertime, it's great. It's going to be perfect. I'm waiting for this summer when I don't have to worry about putting my hair up and sweating to death. So that's my take on that for today. I do hope that you enjoyed it. Again, go out, have yourself a wonderful, blessed day, and I will see you again in my next video.